Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. It's time for the John News Network. Today we're going to be covering the On Arkesia, some daily login stuff. Probably could check out the battle pass if we really want, but I already went over that in a previous video. And then we got the new KR balance patch that just hit yesterday with some reworks for gunlancers. Kind of good stuff coming in there. But yeah, we're starting with the On Arkesia though.
Welcome to On Arkesia, where we'll...
Pause number 1, 6 seconds in. Guys, say hi to Rox. Hi, Rox, you look great. P.S. Rox, I'm pissed off at you, in case you forgot, that I rolled up to TwitchCon. I messaged you saying, where you at, Rox? Where you at, Rox? And then you hit me with, oh, I'm already leaving. And it was like 2 in the afternoon. I'm not going to say I'm upset. I'm just disappointed. Yeah, I'll hit her with the dad line, you know.
Take a look ahead at all things Lost Ark coming your way. As you're watching this, the region merge of North America West and North America East is happening, so I hope I can provide you with a little bit of
and EU, and then KR, and then we have global release content. All right, once we get these party thingies worked out, yep.
entertainment while we wait to get back into Arkesia. I expect to see these view numbers way up. Let me touch on that subject really quickly, actually, and then we'll get into what's coming up next in the game. The North America region merge is underway now, and when the game's back up, there's going to be one North America region that includes all previous servers from NA West and NA East. With this, we've made a few updates to naming policies and a couple other aspects of the merge, so I encourage you to check out the merge policy on the website and do some light reading while you wait for the game to come back up. The October update, Fog of Diospero, arrives on October 29th as the long-lost body of Kazaros has begun to take shape within the fog. This update will include the Prelude quest, Destined Trajectory, which will start you on your journey to the truth and to facing Kazaros as the long-prophesized war draws to a close. October will also bring forth a new balance patch, Proving Ground Season 7, the next Ark Pass, and the...
So that balance patch that's when we went over in one of our last videos here. That's on Maxroll if you want to take a look at the translated version of it. Pretty much almost all classes went up a little bit to prepare for like Kazaros, and a couple of ones that were a little bit higher performing got brought down a little bit.
Lucky Box event. The Lucky Box event will be similar to the version released in Korea, where players can complete daily and special missions to earn lucky boxes that contain a variety of special and useful items. And of course, with the October update coming in at the end of the month, it's just a few weeks away from the release of the Kazaros raid. So let's talk about that really quick. Both Kazaros Raid Act 4 and Kazaros Raid Denouement Final Day will be launching together on November 19th. After careful consideration, we determined this simultaneous release will best serve our players. For our top raiders, this is going to provide a practice window, more on that in a second. For our hardcore players, there'll be plenty of content to tackle across multiple characters. And for those who are taking their time with that new raid, you can naturally progress into the Frontier system at your own pace. The first mode and clear race is actually going to now begin on December 3rd, alongside the first wave of Frontier adjustments. We specifically chose this date to address a couple different community concerns, providing adequate practice time to help level the playing field, avoiding North American holidays, and the Frontier nerfs mean that
it's so shit that they have to do that too, because people were practicing ahead of time. Okay, listen, all I want for Christmas, I put it on my list this year. I sent it off to the North Pole. I just want global releases, you know? I don't want to have like the derivative of another region anymore. And it's so tough because like most MMOs, I feel like, that are coming down the pipe are all not like they're like global, but they're like after going through like a different area first. It's just, I don't know, man. It's getting a little tiring. I'm just going to say
room for quicker re-clears, so players who want to try the first mode don't have to sacrifice earning rewards from re-clears of the raids. Finally, the in-game after race leaderboards will launch after the top 10 spots have filled out and will feature character-based leaderboards with a ton of awesome rewards to earn. We really appreciate all the feedback you've given us, and we've hoped that these changes will help make sure you have the best Kazaros raiding experience possible. Be sure to read the team update for more information and be on the lookout for the full race policy.
We already read that team update.
A reminder before I go, this year's Halloween skins are still available. It's not quite Halloween yet, so if you're still in that spooky, celebratory mood, be sure to pick those up. I know we released them during a weekly update instead of a monthly update this time around, so I just wanted to make sure anyone who is looking forward to them has a chance to pick them up. I know I've seen some players in game with them already, and they look really good, so don't miss out.
Those are pretty cool, man. Let's take a look at the skins real quick, team. So we got these green things. Is that the gunlancer? When Rock said October patch, we'll bring a new balance patch. That's the one that they got before Kazuros that we don't have yet, Erzerk. The one that KR just got like yesterday / today. That's going to be probably December. Is that, what's that? This is Warrior, right? So there's Destroyer. Is that Slayer? And this is Paladin? Yeah.
I know I've seen some players in game
It has a pink variant
with
to
them
it.
already, and they look really good. So don't miss out.
And this is the Glavier? That's funny. Is this, what's this? What, like, I don't even know what these are. Is that our, oh, I see there's class icons behind them. Oh, Scrapper Breaker, War Dancer, Striker, and Soulfist. Interesting.
If you're interested. Anyway, thanks for joining me here today.
No Mage?
It's going to be a busy time for Lost Ark with the upcoming updates, the raid, and finally finishing off that region merge. I'm so excited for everyone to experience it all. But until then, and as always, I'll see you in Arkesia.
All right, and then the KR balance patch coming in. Starting with Paladin. Oh my gosh. Punish skill damage. What's that? An up 5%, 5.5%? Is that an actual 5% damage increase? Cool. Going on to the next one here, we have Gunlancer. So Gunlancer got a mini rework here. So we got Spear Dash replaced with full cannon. So does that mean it's using supercharge now? That'd be interesting. Gunlance skill damage up 2.9%. Normal skill damage up 16.3%. It does kill sauce? That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Rising Gunlance. When using Earth Fragment on front attack, the shards explode simultaneously with the ground stab. Cool. Firebolt. Damage up 55%. GL always uses supercharge. No, I'm asking about the spear dash because it wasn't affecting it before, right? So I'm asking if it does now, and the answer is yeah. And then we got 25% shield on firebolt use. That's interesting. Upon landing attack, the target weakness is exposed. Wait, what is this? The front back synergy? So what, you don't need to run taunt anymore? You just have infinite uptime on firebolt? Oh. What about generating shield? I think you would still run taunt for the shield for meter because you need to have meter burn for the damage increase on the... No, that's not true, Paul. That's right here. It says increases the damage taken from you and your party members by 44% and then an additional 5. X and counter gunlets are meter. X gives it now? So you don't have to run a Sleepy Shadow. Red gets a new X skill. Okay. Last charge, bombardment rage 31%. Increase the range of multiple parts of the skill. Red lost its defense shred. GL to the moon. Interesting. All right, remove the additional cannonball here on Surge Cannon. Destruction +2. Focus fire. Attack range plus 20%. Shield Bash. So Shield Bash now has armor destruction. Excellent mobility changed to Shock Bash. And Blind Shock. We have armor destruction changed to open weakness. That's so Bash, Shield Bash, and Firebolt all apply it now. Is that right? Interesting. Attack range plus 100%, low shock, and then an additional 120% Guardian Thundercrack. Wait, so leap attack is 100% attack range. Instead of converting the skill to a combo skill, casting speed 20%, and then damage is up. Shield charge, no longer holding damage 120%. Shout of hatred, open weakness. Synergy durations up to 16 seconds. What are the other ones at? Does it say 7 seconds here? Gauge gain on hit up to 1100%. Huh. So 10 meters on shield shock instead of 5. That's pretty far. Change movement and skill cancel timing to be a bit faster. Battlefield shield and defensive shield. I wish you could tap Z while charging other skills though. That'd be cool. All right, landing radius. Defensive stance is removed, but you gain a shield for 100% of your max HP. Cannot be used when shield gauge is below 50%. Defensive stance can now be canceled by pressing Z during other skill animations. Wait, really? You can do it, you can but not activate, right? Okay. Interesting. So while you're charging up your Surge Cannon, I was hoping I could be like charging up Surge Cannon and go, oh shit, I forgot. I forgot and reactivate. But that doesn't seem like what it is, right, guys? Oh, well, it's canceling. When are you going to want to cancel it? Put on your shield as well? I see. I'll look at that in 1 sec. I'm just trying to picture what the purpose of canceling by Z during other skill animations would be. I guess it doesn't matter. Cancel into taunt for gauge. Like at the end of an animation, I guess. Like you just cast your Surge or Stinger with like lasting frame or two. You can turn it off instantly, I guess. And you don't have the GCD. Is that the idea? Yeah, I guess so. That would make sense. Okay, then we got the Spear Training changed to Lone Knight. Maximum shield gauge reduced by 30%. Shield granted to allies by normal skills reduced by 80%. Shield gauge gain reduced by 80%. Z skill is changed to Advanced Stance. While in Advanced Stance, move speed minus 10%. When hit, shield gauge is consumed to prevent damage. It also decreases over time. X shield is changed to Battlefield Spear. When used, spacebar cooldown is reset. for 6 seconds. Gain a shield for 30% of your max HP. Shield gauge increased by 2,000 points. And you switch to advanced stance. Damage of the next gunlancer skill used plus 40%? Wait, what? Bro, 40% damage increase after X on your next gunlancer skill. And that new skill appears a gunlancer skill, right? And it taunts? Hold on. Did it say that right here? Am I missing it? Maybe I just forgot to say it. So what? You X into like your T and it does infinite? Is that right? Is this shit balanced? Wait, is that a new blue side node right here, guys? X into surge into T. Is this for blue right here? Get the extra crit rate? Because I know blue's crit rate is always one of its like biggest stinkiest problems. That's a red node? Oh, you just see the 15%. Combat readiness. Damage dealt to enemies while in defensive stance up to 20% when an attack hits it while in defensive stance. Apply armor destruction for the enemy for 5 seconds. Armor destruction. Okay. So the combat readiness. So blue basically still applies the armor shred synergy as part of its base kit. Interesting. That's kind of cool. All right, let's take a look, boys. Was that the shield bash range? Or shield shock or what? That's shield bash. Can I translate what that says? Hell no. That's fast now. What's up, Dust Strawberry? Yo, Hitsuga, what's up, man? Welcome back, brother. Nice to see you, man.
0001
Appreciate
just
the 11
resub
months,
for
bro.
11 months. He, Mr. John, long time no see.
Was that on the shield charge? So that's the extra range on. That's a big ass jump on that, guys. That's on shield shock. Damn. Like everything puts you in range. And there's a red one. What the fuck was that? Is that Surge or T? That's cool as hell, dude. There's Surge. That's faster too. The range on that's giga now. Holy. Backward Surge cannon. Yeah, there's a new, completely new T skill. Did he show the new X yet? That was it right there. Okay, wait, I want to see it again. There's the X, into the T, into the Surge, into the Stinger. Okay. Guys, is John Pallarino back on the menu or what? Cool. Lone Knight reworked. Increased skill damage per 1% of crit rate. Interesting. So wait, crit rate. So you stack up crit rate and then you have the other one. Is Red gonna use barricade now? Yeah, 100% crit. Like, you want to go max crit then if that's that node right there, right? Well, red always uses barricade. Let's see. Well, in advanced stance, when using the battle spear skill, grant yourself a Vanguard shout effect for 10 seconds. Roar powerfully, dealing damage to enemies within a 10-meter radius, granting the open weakness effect. Vanguard shout. Is that the new in Vanguard's mindset, or these are the enlightenment nodes? You get 140% move speed, so raid captain was viable. Interesting. Well, in defensive stance, plus 25%. Wait, what's that? The fixed shield amount of your shield of the battlefield skill increases by 20%. When the skill ends, grants a shield equal to 30% of your maximum health. That grants push me for 2 seconds to yourself and your party. So that's the X here. I see. And this is the new T skill on red, the strike spear, right? That's crazy. All right, so that's gunlancer. That's like a big rework there. Now destroyer here. Hypergravity basic attack. After the third hit, when using hypergravity and spacebar, the base attack will resume at No way! They're getting rid of the windup for GT? That's actually huge QOL, boys. Damn. That's crazy, guys. So for those that don't know, in Gravity Training Destroyer, when you bonk, it takes like 3 hits to reach maximum attack speed, then you bonk, 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 bonk. And then if I spacebar, use my Z to counter, I lose all that attack speed and I have to take 2 to 3 hits going up again as well. And then what that's saying is if I use my spacebar or my Z, it's no longer going to reset that attack speed. I'm just always going to be max after that first windup. That's good. Cool. On hit applies. No, wait, it's also applying synergy when you do that? Sheesh. That's pretty cool, man. Valkyrie up next. Light of Salvation. Guardian. Push immunity and damage reduction applies during the entire animation. Which one's Guardian, guys? Is that the DR? And then a duration 6 seconds, so it went up. Interesting. All right, Seraphic Oath. Shield is down to 15%. Duration's up by 1 second. Shield now also applies to party members. Is that not a change? Requiem Rain. Change the second light skill. Now has 2 stacks. CD minus 6 and 6 seconds. Engage gain to 75%. It just gets a second charge. Oh, the 2 stacks. That's the main change there. Death to Destiny. I see. Okay. That's cool. Getting, like, I know Valk struggles heavily from no stagger, right? So it looks like a bunch of skills got bumped up on stagger. Liberator. When using Release Light, restore 15% of your max MP. Is Release Light the X that you charge up as a support Valk? Support got no bump stagger. I see. What's up, Exia? Brand power when using Release Light, gain the Light's protection buff, providing 10% damage reduction to you and your party. Additionally, gain the Light Sword energy buff for 60 seconds, which is consumed on basic attack to find an energy sword that deals damage in mid stagger. Does that stagger new then on this right here? Yeah, because I saw a lot of Valks running max MP because of mana issues. So I'm assuming that's going to help with that. DR is new, I think. Yeah, so 10% DR, kind of like Paladin gets something like that, right? And then a random sword. The sword that fires stagger, will that help with their stagger problems? You don't have mana issues if you paste the red skills. Yeah, but who wants to paste shit when I can push it on cooldown? You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I don't want to wait. That auto buff is super tiny, I see. Okay, on to the martial artists. We got War Dancer up first. Lightning Kick got a little bit of stagger bump. Leaping Dragon no longer changes to holding mode. Interesting. Speeds up animations when using this tripod. Swift Wind Kick. I can now cancel the skill with movement. Roar of Courage got a little stagger. Blast Formation got more stagger, but we're not even like... Are we using that right now? Not really, right? No, because a lot of us put on a Tornado. Deadly Dive. That's the T, right? Yeah. Can change direction in the air during the animation now. Simplified the skill casting motion. Interesting. Is this an ESO buff? Esoteric Origin? Or is that FI? ESO Origin, that's FI. So that's FI getting 4%. But why? What about Esoteric, the inferior spec, so I hear, per pants? All right, what's up next? We got Soul Fist. All right, the 3 Soul Fist players out there, listen up. Uncanny Movement on Palm Burst, removed the second cast. Magnetic Orb now explodes on contact with an enemy. Explosion damage plus 70% is nerfed to 60%. Wow. They can pump, yeah. Energy Blast. Skill animation is faster now. Holding time is 3 to 2.3 seconds. Barrage of blows. Is that the skill the gamer goggle guys use? Energy Blast? I'm wondering how much of this is like in sync with core changes as well. So we will not see this until after Kazuros, probably like a month after, right? If I had to guess. All right, on to Breaker here. Nebula Crusher changed to charge skill. Yeon Gale Strike. Gauge gain plus 32%. And skill casting speed up and gauge gain up. That's a lot, because that's like your main builder as BK, right? I only have like a little baby 1661, but I'm pretty sure that's the big one. We might get that on Amazon release. I don't think so. I doubt it, because the balance patch is... the previous balance patch was intended for the Kazuros race, and giving us a balance patch after that would be changing that balance, right? And this is also in response to how cores are lining up. So I doubt it, but I would love to be wrong. Punishing wave, guys. BK people. That's the big builder, right? Isn't that a giga change then, where you don't even need other skills potentially? But basic attacks during Brawl King stance are faster. Oh, so when you weave your auto attacks between skills to like reduce cooldown, that's gonna be fast as fuck too. I'd see Asura. The attack speed when spamming the attack button and when holding is now the same. No way! You no longer have to spam click C and click on your Asura? Holy. Duration reduced by 0.5 seconds. The final attack has changed. When using click to move during Asura punches, it performs a short dash in that direction without resetting your attack speed. You can change which direction you're facing with this. Anyone have the link of the Reddit post or whatever that had this? Like I saw a clip of it. It looked pretty cool. Saint Tony playing with it last night.
It has a 0 cooldown dash that maintains the punch speed, and you can change direction. So it looks like this.
Did I click on it twice? That's so cool. Okay, guys, I want to watch that again.
Clicking and holding do the exact
up,
same
Chaos?
damage now. For sure.
Let's watch that again.
You no longer have to click.
I was getting distracted by hearing myself. I'm like, where am
They're
I?
exactly the same. And secondly, they gave Shura a new function where if you right click while punching, it has a 0 cooldown dash that maintains the punch speed, and you can change direction. So it looks like this.
That's so fucking cool. Wait, okay,
Dude, it's
okay,
so
okay,
cool.
okay.
I'm
Like,
holding
how,
click. I'm literally
how is that allowed? Okay, like, we have all these front attackers and back attackers out there having, like, just suffering for free and endlessly, and then Asura just is allowed to, like, just, like, fly around. Wow. Like, what? Yo, Edgar, what's up, man? Appreciate the follow. Like, that's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Yeah, when GT getting this? That's what I'm saying. You can now spacebar and Z as GT now. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. And not lose attack speed. Meanwhile, back at the Asura laboratories, there's like just dodging and weaving and going everywhere. Like, what the fuck? That's really cool, man. That is a badass change for them. You know, guys, Asura mains deserve that. BK mains, that's big. Big, big, big. Meanwhile, Smash has no idea what Soul Fist. Yeah, I think that one just like gets deleted eventually. Kind of like in Maple Story where they just ended up getting rid of some classes because they just kind of got tired of trying to rework it. They're like, let's just start over. They deserve nothing. Okay. Back down the list here, hypogastric breathing, which is that BK? I think that's a BK symbol, right, guys? Yeah, while in Brawl King stance. So that's damage up to 21. Is that like a 5% buff? Not exactly a 5% buff, I understand, but like, damn, that's pretty cool. All right, this is Asura. Yeah, eating good. Damn, Breaker's eating good, boys. All right, guys, artillerists, you ready? This is it. You've been out there crying, writing sad songs, listening to dashboard confessionals. I can't talk right now. Fuck this. And wanting your buffs. And now you get your big buffs. Ready? Rocket jump now goes to your target location. I know you've been begging for that change. There it is. All you guys running rocket jump. You got it. They're so back, baby. Wait, but this is an actual barrage buff. This is the summon ACT up an additional 3.5% damage. So that's not even a 3% buff or 3.5% buff, right? That's like less than that because that's only when your ACTs are out and your ACTs are less of your damage. So what does that translate to, guys? Like a 1% buff? Like, if that? All right, Dead Eyes, what do we got? Oh my, Hetsu is up so big. And all my other Deadeye players. Look at this, guys. From mid to mid-high, mid-high to high, mid-high to high. Sheesh. Like any Princess Maker Deadeyes out there want to join the team? Sharpshooter time. Duranus, you're here just in time for the rework I've been waiting for on sharpshooters. I've been out there in the streets with my like protest sign saying, give us buffs, give us rework, or give us death. And here we are, guys, on the precipice of greatness. It is time to witness the buffs and rework. Okay, here we go. Rapid shot, faster animation and chaining speed. Skills. Claymore mine 20%. Cool. In other news, looks like sharpshooter is going to be exactly the fucking same, guys. It's going to be the same LC and same DS builds that are basically identical. It's like two brothers kissing each other on the mouth right now. It's Deathstrike and LC. Mwah. All right, machinist, here we go. Damn. 5% up on sync skill damage? Okay, guys, it's time for the gunslinger changes. Ready? Last request. To high stagger. Dual buckshot. Mid to mid-high. Concussion to high. Recoil evasion down to 3 meters, I believe. Sharpshooter to high. Is this a princess gunslinger in the works? I mean, shit. Say less. Peacemaker shotgun up 4%. Rifles up 4%. And pacifist. What's the pacifist for? Is that the pistols or something? That's when you change stances. Peacemaker to pacifist. This effect applies to all stances. That's all three. It's additional damage at 5%. That's like a decent buff for PM, right? But I mean, TTH is way up still. Johnny, yes, Papa. All right, what's next? That's it for gunners. Let's take a look at the Mags. Back attack affix removed. So no one uses this. It's just like a for fun pretend skill. Like when you want to pretend. It's the shittiest skill ever. Okay, it's up inevitable. All right. PvE damage plus 12%. Back attack affix removed. Like, does anyone use it now with like cores and reworks or something? Like anything? All right, next up is the Frost Call. We got from stagger mid to mid-high. Lightning bolt to high, explosion to high. Okay, what do we got? Magic cycle. What's this? Doomsday explosion and punishing strike skill damage. Guys, I don't know Sorks at all. I need help. But they're going up 4%. Is this both? Is this igniter? Is this reflux? It's igniter. Okay. All right, Arcana. Checkmate. That's the one where you throw the cards like, right? Emperor got a 5% buff. It was used on Emperor pre-rework. Yeah. Okay, so it's still not a thing. Great. Feast of the Emperor. What's this? Enlightenment. On using a normal skill, MP recovery up and normal skill damage up. Huh. Interesting. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's look at summoners. All right, summoners. Ilcid. Strike the ground with your staff, dealing damage. Rest is the same. Wait. So is that instead of having a target location, it's at you? Is that this now works on Kelsion and this now works on, is this CO changes? Oh no, that's on Awakening. Is that the other one? Though I've never used that before. Is that what CO uses? It just makes Elsa do an AoE when you summon it so it instantly applies synergy. You don't have to wait. Ah, okay. Is this a CO buff here? This like, what's this, up 6% and up 7% here in Ancient Blessing and Mind Concentration? MS buffs? Yeah, I don't remember the name of these things. The last two are mainly for MS. Okay. I mean, it's a nice little buff, right? 6% up there and then an additional 7% here. All right, on to the most overpowered class in the game. Surely to get the largest buff of anyone. Yep. You guessed it. Shadow Hunters. Spec coefficient for demon skill damage is up. Wow. 0.03% or something? 0.35? Holy. 0.035% up. Is that right? Am I looking at this right? No, I'm not. I don't know how to do this. No, that's right. Cool. And everyone cheered. Guys, is it true that DI is the superior build and Will is just a gaslighter? Not even any stagger for PS, yeah, right? Next up is Deathblade. Slow too fast. I'm guessing that's a cast animation or something. PSSH fucking sucks, man. I don't know. People pump on it though. Changes to always hit for maximum damage. Oh, I see. It used to have like a range before. Arc passive. We got limit break and then surge. Wait, is this a 15% buff to surge? On which you max surge enhancement stacks, Deathblade surge orb compression effect and damage. 360 million DPS less weak and mortem. Nice, dude. That's huge. Is that just a surge buff? What do we got next? Soul Eater here. PV damage of all skills except basic attacks up 4.3%. Stagger up on Harvest. Up on Death Order. Up on Vestige. Wow. And then Fatal finale changes it so it always hits for maximum damage regardless of skill hit location. Improve the animation to be faster. All right, anyways, back to the most important class. And to talk us through it is none other than Inkform. Inkform, go ahead and take the stage. Talk us through what's going on here. Artist is now A tier instead of C tier. All right, guys, you heard it. Artist to the moon. Anyways, all right, let's take a look. Starry Night, Azure Starlight. What's this one? During skill use, incoming damage, something. Change skill to point mode. Wait, no way. Starry Night's on target now? That's cool. That's big. But it's not a channel anymore? No longer a hold skill. Yeah. So you don't channel Starry Night and it's on a target location for 2 seconds. Is that the Starry Night? Wait, is that what the animation is now? Guys, I know it's called Starry Night, but I never ever once looked at the skill and saw stars. Can I be honest with you all? Like, I might have glaucoma. It might be confirmed. However, I don't think I ever actually looked at it. I just get mad when I don't have it, okay? Like, caught. I'm sorry. My bad on that one. I just want it on me. Boom. Yeah, I said it. So you can put it wherever you want now. Look at that. That's cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. And what's this? Change to low moon overlap. First or second low moon doesn't matter. Let's see. Sunrise reworked. Now restores 25% of your max HP to yourself and the party member at the lowest HP in 24-meter radius. No more orbs. Wait, so eggs are gone. It doesn't heal the party. It just heals you and one other. Is that right? Is that good? Because it says you and the party member with the lowest, right? It heals party still, but what about it's an AoE around that for the percentage? So this is just worded poorly then? Or I'm just a dummy? I don't know, one of the two. The targeted heal is base identity. The AoE heals from Ark passive. Oh, the base effect. Okay. This right here. What was that? 90k? Sheesh. Is this the other one? No, Lunar Blessing. Damage. Up 5% here. Is that a DPS artist buff right here? Not nearly enough. I mean, shit, Paul. Remove the ink marble. Moonfall duration is increased by 20%. The red egg's gone too. Wait, they removed the red egg? The one that was very annoying and everyone else saw? That's good. That was annoying as hell. Bratz artists. It applied automatically now. Both gone. It happens automatically. Okay. Just portal left. So it's just portal. Moonfall just lasts 20% longer now. It also stacks. You can use 2 Moonfalls back to back for a longer duration. All right, up next we have the Aeromancer. Face to face. I don't know if does anyone use that skill? What is this? Rainstorm now has stagger mid. Strongwood mid. Thick fog low. Dazzling daze. Wow, up to high. Guys, is it time for a Princess Maker Aeromancer or what? It's parry for PvP. We don't use that. It's shit. Yeah, we don't use that, guys. I knew that. All right, so those are the artist changes. That's the end of the balance patch.